this big fat black this. Cause with she big fat black hand, she take she big fat black hand and chuck it up so and I know was like because she had big fat and black. It hot there. Yeah, me go lie for that. It hurt. What up, for babies? What up, for babies? It's a girl, hope to be period. That's it. I'm back to another video for both babies. To another video for both babies. Period. So, guys, from the title, I thumbnail, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be taking off the braids. This was like a what else call this hairstyle? A tree layer or something. But I just do it sick. I'm also going to be giving all of this story time on my labor and delivery. And I got to it. I just gonna take loose it out from plait to plait because it's not really much plait. It's not like if it was like plenty braids, I like do it like that. But because I don't like to wait and hold me and my belly and it's too exhausted. Okay, so that morning was March 23rd, 2022. So basically, I went into the hospital because I had clinic the morning. So that was all around 9. Clinic didn't start 9. I just wanted to be like the first three person to go in because I like to leave early. So me and my mom had to go clinic with me because I don't know I was 17 or whatever. When I went clinic, they say everything is fine, baby good. Turn already. I should expect it within the next week or two. You know, cause my son due date was the 1st of April. Yeah, he did it on 1st of April, and I didn't want him to born on the 1st of April at all. Like I was keep saying, please don't make this child born on the 1st of April because everybody know the 1st of April is that movie and ow. I just didn't want to buy some more on that either. So then um I say okay then she checked the heartbeat, check how big he is, everything was good. So I leave clinic actually and I was walking in Princess Town. Most only one in Princess Town and I needed to pee. I went and pee everything normal. After I pee I started to feel like some pain in my stomach. So and I'm telling mommy, I say, my belly kinda hurts and they're like it not feeling like the baby kicking, it feeling like a different pain now. So she say, alright, well if I get worse to tell she and then like that. But it wasn't getting worse, it was just worse. But that pain ain't no easy pain. Reach home, still get a little pain and thing. I went to the toilet and I saw like blood and stuff. Ting about other way. I said, Bobby, come and see this. She tell my sister them started to say, oh God, I could come in. But those of you who don't know, my son name is Aiko. He was like, I could come in, easy coming. Because he also named himself. And everybody started like joy something and I just over here scared and like I was legit in pain and stuff like that. My mother was like, you want to go in the hospital? And I was like, no, because the pain wasn't as bad. But like some days before I was getting some horrible pain, that was like the 16th of March. But it never really was bad, like to the point where I wanted to go to the hospital because no, my water bag didn't break, burst, whatever it is. See, that didn't happen yet. So I was just getting pain and saying contractions, mild contractions. So then I lie down on the bed, everybody still laughing and everybody them getting excited. But I them make sure I have everything in my hospital bag, set it aside for me to go. Baby bag, my bag. Then after that, my grandma come back. I was lying on the bed, I was in her pain. She come back and she was like, "Only carry this child," and da 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 da. But I still don't want to go yet because I felt the pain was that bad. You understand? Yeah, it was hurting, but like I could tolerate it. Once I couldn't tolerate it, I understand leaving, but I could not tolerate it. Then I said no, I'm not ready to go. My mother was starting to somebody before, but she said I'm currently this so currently that was currently I said like I'll never get my pregnant over. I was like was running through my mind. But then like the pain normal. Like I stayed there for a good few hours before I actually leave to go in the hospital. Wait, I couldn't take the pain. Like I couldn't take the pain at all. And I was like, "Mommy, I want to go in the hospital." She was like, "Okay, come on, take." And we then had no transportation because it was unexpected because we knew it was April the 1st. So we don't have to travel to go by the hospital. We get our car. We don't walk down the hill. I walk it down the hill because I live in that trees. I walk it down the hill and my belly killing me. I walk in this store, it's like a bus you like for real, for real. I wasn't even thinking about walking fast. I was walking slow. Then boom, we reach out the road, we start up with our car, we start up with our car. Boom, we got a car. Yeah, the car, sit down in the car, but barely oh god. Car, I don't know what to do. I'm comfortable. I was real uncomfortable because you see the way how I was sitting and all was making it even worse for me. Look at that next car. Reaching the next car now. The man, we tell the man when he had a drop me off and then I'm like he kinda down said Joe but kinda shook me. But he didn't want to drop me which part. Ow. Which part we wanted to go that way. But we pay back Shadi and I'm dropping me. Then when he ended up dropping me down, um we went which part the say we had to go where there's labor delivery. They tell her we had to go somewhere else. So we walked from that end of the hospital to the next end of the hospital. Note I was in real freaking pain at this point there. Reach upstairs, now telling them well um say we're going on whatever. The lady carried by the room. My mother had to stay outside because of that other people who make a babysit and give them a documents and say the like from purchase the hospital because it was hard to work with your documents anyway. With it, in case something happened to you when they're pregnant, so I get every documents, read how far along I was, everything. I think I was 28 or 27 weeks pregnant, something like that when I make the son. But the lady say, okay, since she go and pee this cup, I went and pee the cup. Um, she take it, she check whatever she had to check. Then after she told me to go and lie down on the bed. She gonna have to examine the watch that. Be careful nobody see it. This side that hand was big. But anyway, so she examined my face bed. I could jump out of kind of thing because it was hurting. Like nobody can tell me it was hurting because I know that it was hurting. And she was like, okay, only 2 centimeters dilated. She mean to tell me, hold on. You mean to tell me since this morning to this evening I only 2 centimeters dilated? Well, the carry bear back in our room, no, not in our room. Oh yeah, the take by the carry bear on the wall like the labor and delivery wall now. They say I go had to stay, blah 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 blah. Don't mama I was feeling good, so she told me I thought she could go home and she could come back in the morning and blah 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 blah. So she does make sure she gets up for better eat. I think my last meal before I make my son was Subway. Yeah, but the study bring Subway. bananas and snacks and this and that and the other. So then when we went to New York, it had other, it's not like America, it's Trinidad people. So it had other like pregnant females there. And it had a lady. So this was funny, yeah, because it had a lady and she was like bawling and she was like, Missy, oh God, Missy. And I was laughing at she because it was sounding real funny that little did I know when my time could come. Boy, I really laugh at that. Then boom, light up the like the pain just started killing. Like it was killing. The club and the puts the thing to check the baby heartbeat on the song. But I cannot move. When I want to pee, shit, bit, sit, blit, I can't move. So I lie down there in pain. They tell me breathe in, breathe out. Although Tina's come, she said, continue breathing in and out thing. She come, she checking the heartbeat thing. Because my son heartbeat wasn't like how it's supposed to be or something like that. So that's why they actually leave body machine. Um then on my phone she said, you cannot be on your phone while you're on the machine, it will cause problems. So I was supposed to do. Like the only thing was keeping my mind off of the pain. That wasn't helping shit. To me, it feel like it was just getting worse. And then this big fat black this come with she big fat black hand talking about no she said she got an arm examined to see how many centimeters are each. And then my nose running to see how many centimeters are each. So she check she take she big fat black hand and check it up so and I know was like ugh, because she had big fat and black. It hurt me. Yeah, me go lie for that. It hurt. She was like, um, look at the size of my hand. Look how small my hand is. I say, if that hand's small, then I don't want to see it's a big hand. In my mind, and you jump in for that, how he will come out when he had to come out. And then she told me, but you're still only 2 centimeters dilated. My hand, I started to get worship it. For a while and pain again, 2 3 hours. Then they come back and say, they come to check again. But it wasn't the big fat black handers. It was a nice little lady, Indian lady. She was real nice, big or lie. She hand wasn't big. She hand was nice and small. And when she checked me even feel when she checked me. She was like, okay, you get in there, you reach 3 centimeters. How the hell I get in there from 2 to 3? If it was like 2 to 4 or 5, I understand. But 2 to 3, I come like that thing. But so then after that though, I know they keep coming and checking the heartbeat because the heartbeat was keep dropping that way. It was dropping but like going completely that way. So then uh the next lady though was like um yeah, the boy keep turning and person. You will be putting stress on the baby. And la 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 la. So then after I come back here and I check the tumor is 4 centimeters dilated. But they realized that the baby gave her real trouble. Come on, I tell her like, I was in labor for hours, like real hours, water bag, didn't burst nothing. He was just coming down, water bag, didn't burst nothing. So they end up taking a thingy thing. I can't remember the name bites. But they take that and the mercy water bag and I just feel a set of water on the bed like and the liver there and he still wasn't coming down. But when the mercy water bag it make things worse because the say he the come back and check a little while after he still wasn't coming down. They say the machine, they say he heartbeat started to drop until he heartbeat went off. Then after they say I'm gonna have to do an emergency C-section. Then when they say I'm gonna have to do an emergency C-section though, I was like, are they gonna cut me? But I was glad because I was like, okay, I ain't carry my son for 9 months just to give up on him now. So that was the quickest I ever seen a boat to take. But the problem that next, I see like okay, so then the people that to transport me to the Caesarean room or whatever came and the driver from that bed to this bed and roll me straight to the Caesarean room. And when we reached the nurse, I don't know if she was a nurse or a doctor or whatever. She told me she is my nurse or whatever, and she could guide me through the whole process and whatever. And then she said, I went to get an injection in my spine to like make the whole bottom half of my body paralyzed. So when the cut me out, no, the power line or anything, the injecting my spine, I wasn't feeling. I couldn't even move my toes, nothing. The thing down my hand and my foot and whatever, and then the say I can't remember. Oh, then the pop-up line and thing and the procedure cut me. And I wasn't feeling that thing. I really wasn't feeling that thing. It was like if I was paralyzed. They take out the baby. That's how I know, like, when they take about the reason, the way how I know when they take about is like, I feel like a little, like, my stomach feel empty. After that, I heard him crying, and he was like, he started to cry. I thought that was just a movie, but it's he started crying, and then take him and then show him and then ask me what I see it like he private area that was like a penis or whatever that was like thing. And they went with him and clean my thing and stitch my back up and they rolled my back to the place or whatever. And then the put me on my bed, back on my bed, I went and sleep for like 2 hours, and then early in the morning, the nurse waking me up to tell me I had to breastfeed. Well, until you know, I don't feel like I wanted to trip up because I was so like I was real tired. I was extremely tired. They wake me up and tell me I had to breastfeed. My son, they bring my son for me. And when they bring him, I was like, oh my god, that is my son. He have my eyes, he have my lips. He looked to me. He looked just like me, just like He had a father hair. He had a father. Is he like father hair, like kind of shape and stuff. And I was like, wow. It's a picture with him when he actually now born, like the first day when I get to see him body clothes and stuff. And I was just like at that point I was so emotional. I like seven one of them pictures with him and saying I was like, he look like you. He have big eyes, big bright eyes, but he doesn't go with you. I don't like mine. Um, then like I was breastfeeding him and it was oh my god. Like how I had a C-section, it was feeling like if my womb like they say that when the breastfeeding they just pull back the womb into place. That is the worst pain. It's legit the worst pain. So I wanted to pee and I was like this, I want to pee. She was like, go ahead and pee right there. But I didn't realize that they had something connected to me. So I would pee because I couldn't get up to walk because I don't do surgery, I don't get cut. And when that happened, the carrier, the carrier, I pee right now. I was like, oh my god, this feeling it feels so freaking weird and stuff. And then I stopped in the hospital for like 2 days because normally like if you make baby today, it's had no problems and then send it home. But I had to stay in the hospital because my son wasn't going off. He wasn't going off at all. And then the doctor, and he was like, okay. And he like takes something and squeeze the bottom in the buttocks. And then he 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 number two. And when he number two, that was like, okay, well, he number two now, so most likely by tomorrow I get to go because the doctor they do that in the evening. If he did do the morning, I get to leave that day, but he do in the evening, so I get to leave the evening the next day. My sister come upstairs. My sister, my brother actually come. The take all the bags and thing, and one of them take the baby, was holding the baby because I couldn't make. I was walking like a cripple. Like even when I come home, I couldn't even walk good. And after that, I just bring baby home, and nobody had my time. Everybody had the baby time because it's a baby. Yeah, he new to the family. So that is basically how that went. That is basically my day, my delivery story. I had a cesarean, had a C-section. Yeah. So yeah, that is basically it. But as well, I could see, I only lose out like five. Four, one, two, three, four. I lose out four. So when I lose all the rest, I will just show it. And yeah, that is all for this video. And also, if all you need any promos or anything like any business inquiries, make sure and email me at hopetvpromos at gmail.com. Yeah, so that is all, guys. I'll be back in a while.
You know I'm the face of the city, bitch. That's why you mad.